we also pleased to announce some very interesting change with our hem bar options. While the metal bottom bars are attractive to many of our customers, some would like the option of having a fabric wrapped or internal hem bar. We now can offer an internal hem bar which will be attractively branded with our QMotion logo, just like our metal hem bars, and will work properly with our shade brackets and stoppers. The metal bottom bars are standard, so if you prefer the internal version, the fabric covered version, specify it in your order. There are no surcharges for any of our bottom bar choices, and you can make a full coordination with the room, the shade, and any other fabric treatments you may have, including the fascia, which we offer as fabric wrapped as well. Once again, we've listened to you and now offer a single roller bracket and fascia bracket system. Now you only need to mount 2 brackets and the fascia will slide into place. This bracket system needs to be specified when ordered. Refer to the product guide for more information, and the benefits of faster installation now are available to you at no additional charge. So just to clarify this for a moment here, our current fascia system, which you can still order it the way we have it described in our product guides, requires to be installed, and separately you would install the fascia brackets. In this case, what we're showing is our pocket brackets, which is the first bracketed system that we're offering with this. It's in fact the only one, and it's a unified bracket that would allow you to only install one bracket set on each side of the shade, which would mount the shade to it as well as mounting the fascia to that. So we think that this will help to speed up installations and make those installers a little happier as they go through the process, because it should be much simpler. Now, looking at that on the right side, showing the breakdown of how together the shade, I do want to point out that we supply fascia end caps with all of our outside mount fascias. They come automatically, and if you have an inside mount fascia, you'll see that attached at the front, so you can very easily, if you have an inside mount that comes out of the window recess a bit, you can very easily score and then cut off the back of that end cap to allow it to fit better into the window frame. So now my computer's telling me that I have connection problems. Did anybody type in that they couldn't understand anything that I said there, Gordon?
No, we didn't get any questions, but we are hearing a bit of feedback, so we'll pause for just a minute here and wait for any questions.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move forward to the final slide and then handle any questions after that. So, I wanted to take a moment to point out something that you might not know. The QMotion fascias, all of our fascias, with the exception of the pivoting fascias, come with a light blocking strip integrated in the top. This strip, also called the wool pile, is provided at no additional charge. It comes automatically with your fascias in installation and will leave your customers happy. We have these fascias installed in many places, and the strips provide a great seal across the top of the fascia as it comes into contact with the window frame. And these come standard with all of the standard designs of fascia, just unfortunately not with the pivoting fascia, which couldn't take it because of all the excessive movement that's up there. When you install these fascias, you need to make sure, by the way, that that locking tape, that white strip that's there on your screen, you want to make sure that that locking tape is installed properly onto the fascia in the right spot prior to putting it up to your brackets. And this will help to secure the fascia onto the brackets. That locking tape, which most people call it Velcro, it'll give a secondary really strong hold on that fascia, so when the fascias, if they do get bumped or they need to be cleaned, they won't be knocked out of the bracket, so that'll give a lot of security to that, and it'll help to hold the product in place. So prior to getting into the questions, I'd like to invite anybody to type in any questions that they have at this point. I do want to also thank everybody for listening in to this presentation, and jump right to any questions that we may have queued up there.
Okay. Well, that is, has been indicated, kind of the end of the prepared presentation remarks, and we'll keep the lines open for just a couple of minutes to invite any other questions that may want to come back. this is probably a good time for me to offer, you know, a little bit of insight in terms of kind of where we're going. We're awfully pleased at this new set of enhancements and the level of innovation we're able to bring so quickly after our first initial launch of I think what everybody agrees is a pretty unique and novel setting. But we've got a really large range of product expansions targeted for the beginning of the year. So if you're happy with what you see here, I just ask you to hang on. Okay, I've got another question that had come in. Are all fabric selections available at the 120 by the 120? And the answer is yes. So some of the fabrics, for example, the flock A comes to mind, does have some width limitations, which just means we'll have to railroad. So we'll have to railroad and seam the products, but you'll know that at the time of placing the order. We'll confirm that and make sure everybody's cool with that. So yeah, we'll be, and all the fabrics that are in our standard catalog are available to be seamed. So we're good with that. Any other questions? Okay, here they come. Can we purchase stock in your company? Congratulations. That's a nice comment. Thank you very much. No, sorry. The company is currently owned by a family. They're awfully proud of the company, but thank you for the compliment. In the past, Vizela had a 76-inch width issue. Yeah, I think that's right. I'd have to refer to the book and the product guide. Ben, do you can you help me out with that one? On the Vizela, do you know off the top of your head if 76 is?
If 76 is the maximum width there?
Right.
That the question? Yeah,
it is 76 inches, and then the next question is there any issues with railroading Vizela? And also, I know there is no issue with seaming, but there actually, I may have misspoke earlier, there may be an issue with certain fabrics in terms of railroading.
There may be, and yeah, the Vizela, that's a 78 is where it is right there, but we do have a lot of this information also in our product guide, so if you bring that as a companion tool when you go out to do your sale, you'll have a lot of the questions answered, and we can always confirm anything after your time with your customer, or even during, if you can reach us during the time when we're there.
All right. Well, and one of the follow-ups that's going to come, you know, within hours of you attending this is we are going to send you. We've got your email address, of course. So we're going to send you the latest updated version of our product guide, which refers to all of these new products. Also refers to some of the restructuring of the pricing that we took care of about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and all the information that we're speaking about here and is in that product guide, and it's really designed to be a kind of very useful reference guide. So it's something that yourself or your salespeople are out making a call. Hopefully they're carrying it with them, and it should answer any question they have about installation sizes, capabilities. The price lists, the list prices are in there. Should be kind of the single one-stop reference source for QMotion. That is up on the website now. Without the pricing, you will get the version of the product guide with the pricing emailed to you right after the end of this presentation. And I think I'd also just add that if you have any further questions or suggestions in terms of additional webinars that you'd like to see us present, we're really happy about the attendance of this first one here. We're looking forward to building and bringing more webinars. We're considering training installations or training webinars on installation. Probably some training, further training on how to program the timer remotes, programming the Q Connect. But if you have particular ideas where you'd like to see training, then that'd be great. All right, a few more questions are coming in. Are there future plans to adapt product for use with Roman shades or other types of treatments? Well, not Roman. We are not at this point in time working on Roman shades, but we are working very vigorously on other types of shades that are non-roller like. But at the moment, we're not really looking at doing anything in the Roman area. But stay tuned for other categories. Are you going to receive another question, are we going to receive the new product guide in print form? Sure, no problem. We'll be happy to get that out to you. Not a problem at all. Installation webinars would be a great addition. Got it. We're hearing that. Heard that yesterday. Hearing it today again. So count on it. We'll be putting that together for you. All right. Final questions? Okay. Well, thanks again for attending. It's been our pleasure. We're delighted to have you as part of the QMotion team. Any questions, call our customer care department, give any of your account executives or us here at QMotion HQ or Ben Qtel a call. We'll be happy to provide whatever information, whatever support we can. Again, thanks for being with us, and we're looking forward to the journey. With that, we'll sign off. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.